LeBron James sold his soul. Did y'all know that LeBron faced Kobe and stuff? In case y'all didn't know that, because if y'all really think about it, how did LeBron get the 2020 finals? How did he get the finals? How did he get the MVP in 2020? And then now they up here saying that he beat Kobe's record, he beat Michael Jordan's record. LeBron always wanted to be like Michael Jordan, if y'all didn't think about that. LeBron always wanted to be just like Michael Jordan, if y'all didn't think of that. The man even made the same movie as Michael Jordan.
LeBron James was recently seen at Jay-Z concert. He was showing his allegiance. LeBron James has been tied to Jay-Z since he came out of high school. He has always been throwing up the same sign that Jay-Z always throw up. LeBron James was recently asked, is he going to return to play again? He says he don't know. Y'all will know when I know. Letting it be known that he is not in control if he keeps playing or if he retires. He signed away those rights when he came into agreement with the allegiance that he pledged to. LeBron knows that when he retires, it's going to come with a price that he is not willing or ready to pay. A lot of people that follow LeBron, they call LeBron James King James. Amen. These people that y'all look up to, these people are in covenants. They are in allegiance with the enemy. LeBron James know what comes with that fame and that spotlight and that rank that he has. And he also know what he has to give up to keep it. These people deceive y'all because they have to. They were deceived and now they have to deceive.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up.
LeBron. I'm making this video for the people that hate my LeBron and Kobe videos, but it's real, whether you want to face it or not. I've never seen a grown man idolize another grown man to the point where they don't believe what's right in their face. They don't believe the hand gestures. They don't believe the tattoos. They don't believe the affiliations and friendships. They don't believe anything. But LeBron was at the Rapping Camel show, and he had an entire area to himself in front of the stage, just dancing and twirling and shimmying. Come on, man, you gotta make it make sense. But this is the thing about that friendship, or whatever they call it. It's been going on since LeBron was probably 18. If not before then, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. And if I ain't mistaken, I want to say he thought about signing with them, or may have, or it's something deep to that affiliation. But we're going to review and react to a few clips on this situation, or just Bron period, and why he's really with the other side, and he knows that he has to pay up for all of these great things he's achieved and gotten, and just everything. You're not going to get away unscathed, allegedly. Let's get to the clips.
That's what I don't understand.
They've done it already.
If he had just won and he's trying to cement his legacy as being better than 24 in LA.
No, it's not. It's never about.
Okay, well,
24 is you in the way. I'm trying to come over here and change the thing, which is fine. I'm telling you. Listen, if I'm in power, I'm doing the same thing, man. I don't want to hear all that.
All right, so you trying to erase 23. So you come to a city, you win a championship, you got a chance to win another, and you get rid of everybody?
Because that's what people holding against you?
Rob Pelinka.
That don't make sense.
Everything I've done in my career has been my way, right?
I don't think Rob and LeBron on the same page.
Yeah, right?
That's what I feel. They can't be on the same
When
page.
the argument comes to the greatest of all time, what do people try to hold against it?
I mean, I think the thing, argument.
No, overall.
I think
Mike got 6.
No. Yeah, I get that.
Therefore,
I get that.
If that is the question, right? Why not bring that back to just one?
I think the biggest thing is that people just mad Bron did it his way.
So you heard what Brandon Jennings had to say there, right? That if he's LeBron, he's trying to get everybody out the way. right? He's trying to get Jordan out the way. He's trying to get Kobe out the way. And I'm going to do it my way. And time is up for everybody. That's how he's giving it up, right? That's what he had to say. What are my thoughts on what he just said? Is there truth to LeBron wanting to kind of be viewed as the greatest player of all time and all of that? Yes, there is. All right, it's something that he's obsessed with. His camp is obsessed with it. Every time they sit somewhere talking about that, they always mention Jordan. They're obsessed with it, right? They are, right? So
now I want to say this. It's interesting that it's like numerous people saying these same things about LeBron wanting to get Kobe out the way. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best or wanting to be whatever, top of your game. But if he really wanted bro out the way, that says something totally different about his character. It really does. And like some people said, Michael Jordan was LeBron's favorite player. Okay, cool, that's fine. You can have your favorite. But some people take this thing really deep. And that's where I get confused at. They break it down like I always talk about the snake on the court, a lot of things like that. And people say that LeBron was basically replacing Kobe. What are your thoughts on that?
If the weak elites actually cared about LeBron James, they will not have this man do this. Listen, they changed his name on the back of his jersey. They put 23 and they call him Flo Bron, and they put a wig on him. At the end of the day, LeBron James, I don't know his height because I'm not a fan. I'm not a sideline watcher, but I think he's like 6'6", 6'7". Could you imagine a man 6'6", 6'7", walking around with a wig? This is what they did to LeBron in a Progressive commercial. When you see guys like Chris Paul in these State Farm commercials, Chris Paul sold his soul as well too. You don't get the commercials unless you sell your soul. Next time you're in a grocery store and you see LeBron on a bag of chips, there's a reason he's on a bag of chips. When you see all these guys like Jason Tatum, all of these guys, they sold their soul. You guys have to understand they were not satisfied with the lease contract. At the end of the day, these guys want mega money. And if they want mega money, guess what? They're going to have to sell their soul, and they're going to have to give up something at some point, sometime, or they're going to have to push some type of cheesy agenda like Black Lives Matter. I mean, what happened to Black Lives Matter? I digress. We're not going to go there. You guys have to understand LeBron James is a father of two boys, but just like how Kobe Bryant sacrificed his daughter, at the end of the day, LeBron is going to usher Bronny up into this industry. LeBron already knows this industry is foul. He knows this industry is dirty. He knows they're going to make him do things that he doesn't want to do. So you will think, why the hell would you want your son to be in this industry? But LeBron James doesn't have a choice. The weak elites want Bronny James. And guess what? LeBron, even though he's a quote unquote fake industry father, he's going to have to give up Bronny James to the industry. This is a sick game, and all of this could have been prevented if LeBron James went to school for academics, if he started a business, if he stacked his crumbs and built his pie. At the end of the day, LeBron James could be sitting on a couple mil. At the end of the day, listen, LeBron James is tall. If he started a business, people would at least hear him out. But the problem is people don't want to work a 9 to 5.
All right, now, bro said a mouthful. Pause. He spoke about that commercial, Flo Bron. Flo was the chick from the commercial. Yes. LeBron had the wig on and everything. What's so crazy is they did this with a lot of the top basketball players that look like us. Period. And some people say it's a form of breaking them. When you sign your life away, you don't have control. You really don't. Yeah, they pay you handsomely, but geez, wigs and stuff. They did it with the dude named Larry Johnson, had him talking about Grandmama. They did it with Charles Barkley and probably numerous others. Now, he spoke about Bronny. What I want to say about that part is it could be some truth to that, because it goes back to that firstborn theory that I always talk about. And this is just my theory on it. If you're going to be that great, I feel like a lot of the times you got to give your firstborn. Period. That's just how I feel. And I feel like there was an attempt with Bronny. He had some stuff going on within him and got through that. Now they got him in the league. Yeah. Keep an eye on dude, but let me let this man cook.
From the beginning of the time, they trust the Boule. They trust these black political people in these parties. They trust the Divine Nine. At the end of the day, this is what happens at the end. When you are a Kappa, when you are a Q, when you are a Sigma, it's cool in college. But when you want to advance and you want to climb and get to a different level, you're going to have to get down with the Masons, or you're going to have to join the Boule. LeBron is down with the Boule. I don't want to hear nothing. You guys saw he has it tatted on his chest. LeBron wants to be a god. He doesn't want to be a human. He wants to be a god. He wants people to adore him. At the end of the day, let me tell you guys something. You see the white lady right here, Flo, and then you see LeBron James. This is why they put on his back Flo James. This is a progressive commercial. When people say, oh man, he getting the bag, he getting the bag, he getting the bag. At the end of the day, I don't care what bag it is. It's just certain things as a man you should never do. And at the end of the day, putting a wig on is something you should never do as a grown man. If you're a child and you don't know any better, you might think it's comedy. But at the end of the day, LeBron James is not a child. He's a grown man. And at the end of the day, when he shot this commercial, he had sons at the time. How do you come home in your mega mansion and tell your sons, listen, daddy had to put a wig on today? At the end of the day, you guys have to understand this is not the example as a black man that you want to set for your kids. But I keep telling people in the industry, listen, they love to humiliate black people. And a lot of people always want to say, oh, well, black is nothing but a color in the crayon box. Well, you join the industry and let me know how that worked out for you. Matter of fact, when you join the industry, let me know what type of wig they put on you as well, too. It's not just LeBron James with Jamie Foxx. When Jamie Foxx first came out, I mean, they had Jamie Foxx in a wig every episode. He was in, I mean, that's how it is. Even Martin Lawrence, they had him dressed up as Shanae. At the end of the day, this is what they like to do to black men. They love to humiliate you when you don't want to work a 9 to 5. When you're coming to the table with nothing. And all sports players, they come to the table with nothing. They come to the table with nothing. Shooting a basketball is really not a talent. It's only a talent if the NBA says it's a talent. It's only a talent if they decide to draft you. Do you know how many people that are actually good at basketball but never got drafted because the NBA didn't want them? You have to get drafted into that industry. It's not about talent. It's all about, can we market you? Can we use you for Nike commercials? Can we use you for Adidas commercials? Can we use you for progressive commercials? You guys have to understand, this man is literally in a wig. And not only is he in a wig, he has something on top of his head holding the wig down like the flow. Now, you guys have to understand, here are LeBron's 2 sons. He knows the industry, but yet he wants his 2 sons to continue playing this game past high school. Listen, LeBron James, if he had control, LeBron doesn't have control over his life. The same way Kobe Bryant didn't have.
They don't have control over their life. That was a great way to put it. And that's exactly how I see it. Period. You're not going to be the pinnacle. You're not going to be at your zenith and think that you're not going to give us what we need. Yeah, we need you for this entertainment, viewership, and all of that stuff, but you need us. And I feel like the thing is, y'all, why it goes like this through lineage is the first person to experience this lifestyle gets the people around him, immediately around him, like LeBron and his family, accustomed to that life. And this is the thing. How many sons didn't want to do what their dad did? When you're little and you got a father that does certain things, you want to do those things just like him. What little boy doesn't want to be like his dad? So you add those 2 factors in there, and that's how the cycle becomes repetitious. Amongst accumulating the things you've accumulated over time with that lifestyle, you got to maintain it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. If you're still here, say you're still here. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let me know how long you've been tapped in. Let me know something. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.